Hi, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 2024 love reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's all the things that YouTube likes, and it helps me out tremendously. So, thank you so very much for doing so. So, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Okay, fantastic. There we go. So, let's spread this out just a little bit more evenly. Okay. So we are crowned here with the Four of Swords reverse. Be mindful, okay? We might not be sleeping very well. We can also find that we're really stressed. If we have, one of the watches or the rings that track our sleep, you can find that there are spikes of stress. When you are sleeping, your body is downloading all this information. It can be very stressful, very overwhelming. So being aware of this during this time is going to be very important. We are also releasing our armor, releasing a lot of the stress. We're becoming very aware of certain things that have held us back before. We then have the Three of Cups. This is beautiful. This is connection and coming together and celebration. With the Page of Cups reversed, this is our inner child. And we're needing to listen to our inner child when it comes to our heart. This is also water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If we have water sign energy in our chart, especially Pisces, Pisces is our sister sign. So it can bring out the best in us, it can bring out the worst in us. So just being aware of this during this time, that it can be a little bit difficult for us to really connect emotionally with the way that we want to move forward, but also the way that we're seeing ourselves. We can feel stuck for one reason or another. It brings us then to judgment. And this is a time where we're going to be rising out of our darkness or out of darkness. We're going to be finding our voice, seeing ourselves, awakening to where it is that we want to be, but also seeing a certain level of strength and determination to us. Now we have the strength card reversed. If we're born on the cusp with Leo, if we have Leo energy in our chart, if we have Leo energy in our life, it might not be the best fit with us during this time. So just being aware of this during this time, being aware that there's the sense that might equals right. We're going to want to kind of push things forward, force things forward a certain way. That's just not going to work. And it's not going to work with other people thinking, oh, I'm just going to kind of make you. And that's not going to work here either. With the Four of Cups, we have the repeat of the number 4. So this is a very grounding number, right, for us. And this is also a very logical, pragmatic number, the number 4. We're going to be seeing here with the Four of Cups that divinity wants us to look at things a different way. Something's going to be thrown in our path that it's like, oh, I didn't think of it like that, or oh, I didn't look at it like that. So just being aware of that here when it comes to love. And I know we're talking about love, and this might not all seem very romantic, but it does tell a beautiful story of how we're going to be moving forward in love, whether we're in a relationship, whether we're not in a relationship during the month of April. And with the Eight of Wands reversed, this is a sense of things not moving very quickly. Things move slow motion until all of a sudden it starts picking up. And then you're like, oh, it just kind of took off. So just know that with the month of April, that things are going to move slowly, 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 and then they're going to start taking off. The repeat of the number 8, 8 is reversed. 8 is a very much a working number. It's very much a, practical, working, determined, focused number. So here with 8 reversed, we can be finding it hard to stay focused. We can be finding ourselves dissatisfied with our work or with the way things are progressing, things are moving. So just being mindful about this during this time is going to be important, because we can just feel frustration and be like, I'm frustrated and not really know why. But if we step back, it's like, oh, well, this is why. Okay. And also the part of us that's awakening, that's coming out of this slumber, is going to be saying, there's more here. There's more to me than I realized. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Now, if you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, put a rain cloud in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced on Sunday. So good luck to everyone. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Here we have compassion. We need to be kind to ourselves, and we need to be kind to those that we love. We need to be kind to those we're in relationships with, but we also need to be compassionate to us. So showing ourselves compassion, showing ourselves love is going to be very, very, very beautiful, and it's going to be very important. It moves us to our energy, our chakra energy, angels. And here we have inspiration. This is the sacral chakra. And we are going to find ourselves moving forward, being inspired, looking at things in a different way, trusting our gut, trusting our instincts. But this is a time for us, well, trusting our gut. No, that's the solar plexus chakra. But no, there is a certain level here with trusting like the instincts of us. Our sacral chakra is our, it's our central energy. It's our creative energy. When it comes to love and connection with people, we want our sacral chakra to be really activated, really engaged. And so during this time, trusting our instincts, but also letting ourselves shine in the way that we want to, letting ourselves move forward in a way that is beautiful for us, or just creative, or kind of like free flowing, is going to be an exquisite thing. And it moves us then. And it's also going to be a thing where, yes, we don't have the blockages there, but it can also be scary. So let's see here. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. Let's see what energy we need to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. So we have two here. We have the Ace of Pentacles and we have the Eight of Cups. So there is something here that seems like, oh, this is prosperous. This is the way I should be moving forward. But when an Ace of Pentacles, or when a Pentacles, which is a gift card, is said as a warning, it's like, be mindful of this gift. It's not what it appears. And the Eight of Cups is, we're not ready to walk away from something that's over. The Eight of Cups is an ending. It can be an ending as severe as a divorce. Now, I'm not saying here with a love reading that we're getting divorced, but there's something here where we know we need to move forward. We know we need to move on, but we're just not ready for it. Now, this could be in our personal life, right? We're talking about love, but a lot of work has come up too. So this can also be at work. We're held back a certain way. We're looking at things and thinking, oh, well, if I just kind of like wait it out, I'll get to where I want to be. And when we have the Four of Cups coming forward, it's like Spirit wants you to look at things differently. It's not going to be necessarily what we're focusing our attention on. During this time, Spirit is going to throw us a curveball. And it's like, hey, follow the curveball. See where that takes you. You're going to find that during this month, there are certain opportunities that are offered to you, certain things where it's like, oh, why not try this? Why not do this? And Spirit really wants us to step out of our comfort zone, to step into that energy. Now, we can not do that, most definitely, but this is going to be a time where it's like, okay, this is what you think you should be doing, but Spirit wants you to be doing kind of something completely different. It brings us to the Four of Swords. We're crowned with this energy because we're starting to awaken, okay? We're starting to see the armor is on. We're starting to see that we've been holding on to certain dreams, certain ideas, and now we're starting to let go. We're going to start to say, why does it have to be like that? Or why did I have that dream to begin with? We can also start to doubt the dreams that we have had for relationships, for love, for being part of something bigger than ourselves, type of deal. But I just keep on being drawn to, and this is like the first time I've used these cards forever. Okay, if you can't tell by how much they're used, but I'm being drawn to this light right here at the crown of her head. There is something here where our dreams are going to be telling us a message that we've heard it before, but it's going to ring different during this time. So just being aware of that is going to be a very important thing. We're guarded by our angels, but there's something here that's happening in our dreams that's being worked through that's going to be rather revolutionary for us. With the Three of Cups, this is a celebration. This is a sense of success. This is being around people who love you, who celebrate you. And those can be the people we kind of lash out at the most. So just being aware of this during this time, that we need to really focus in on love and connection and celebrating those who celebrate us. Now, with the Page of Cups reversed, this is water sign energy. Again, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But this is not listening to our hearts. We're going to be students of our hearts. It's just going to be the way it goes down. And yet we're not going to want to be. We want to have the answers, which makes perfect sense when it comes to love and when it comes to life. We want to have the answers. And it's so annoying when we just feel like we're swimming in the sea of questions. With the Page of Cups, there is something from your childhood that's going to be coming up during this time. We're not going to want to listen to it. We're just not. we're going to think, well, it has to be this way. And Spirit's like, no, it's something that happened. It's not even something big. It's not something that you would sit there and tell somebody and they'd be like, whoa, man, that was a trauma. Like, that was intense. Like, how did you get through it? It's going to be something very small. And it's going to be something that when you were younger, your heart was like, oh, like I can't trust my emotions, or nobody's going to love me, or that's so ridiculous. And now during this time, you're going to see you're breaking out of that shell. You're breaking out of that avenue. Now, to really see that energy, we can do the inner child meditation, which is taking a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you, and seeing the adult that you are now, holding your arms open and letting the child that you once were run into those arms, swooping the kid up and just giving you the biggest hug, giving that kiddo the biggest hug and saying, I love you. I will always love you. I will always be here for you. I will always protect you and listen to you. You are so wonderful. You can trust your heart. You can trust. You can trust love. You can. And if things went wrong along the way, tell me. Connect with me. Share with me. No matter how silly it might seem. Because love is a beautiful thing. It is a powerful thing. And you are so deserving of love. And I love you so much that I want to see you happy. I want to see you joyous. You deserve love. And you are a child of love. And you can pause this. Sit with that energy for a while. What comes up? What does your inner child tell you? Are we afraid of love? Are we kind of ambivalent to it? Does it seem like when love comes into the picture, your power gets taken away? What is it here that has this reversed? It brings us to judgment. It brings us to an awakening of ourselves that has been asleep for quite some time. And as we step into our power, as we step into our hearts and our passion and our love, we are awakening into the beautiful people that we are. We are awakening into ourselves and into our power, but also into a power of voice and a power of distinction that has been missing. Like, we just didn't feel connected to. And when it comes to love, it's like this part of myself gets to come forward and it gets to be loved. And it's not about bullying anymore. You know, with the strength card reversed. Now, this could be negative Leo energy, but this is also a real sense of, love has been bullying before. We've been told what to do in love, or told how to love, or, shown what love should be, and we didn't fit into that mold, and we've desperately been trying to since we were little. And now we're going to start to say, love is kind, gentle strength. Love is not necessarily the love that is in our lives, doesn't necessarily have to look like it looks on TV. It doesn't have to look like that at all. And there's something beautiful to people who find their path, who say, this is what my heart loves. And again, it's not bullying energy. It's very calm. It's very gentle energy. And we're going to find that during this time, during the month of April, we get thrown a curveball. We just get thrown a curveball by the divinity. And we're thinking, oh, it has to look like this. Love has to be like this. It has to do this. It has to do that. And then all of a sudden, something's going to come and throw us off our game, make us feel like, what the heck just happened here? And yet, it's going to show us love in a way that we didn't think got to be ours. And it moves us then to the Eight of Wands. This is not a fast-moving time. This is going to be a very, very slow time, a slow build. And then it's all going to start to tumble into each other. It's all going to start to come together. Now, it can mean that you find what you love more and more, right? Or, you meet that person and all of a sudden everything starts to click. If you're single, if you're not single, then it's you seeing the strength within yourself, and it's everything and like slowly being moved by divinity into this place where all of a sudden your love gets to shine. All of a sudden you start connecting again with your partner, or you deepen the connection with your partner and you get to shine. So there's beauty here that's leading us forward. Our subconscious spirit message is enchanted. We want our love to be enchanted. We want it to be beautiful. We want it to be like a fairy tale. But we can go back to the original fairy tales, not necessarily the Disney ones. And fairy tales are not always beautiful. They're not. And so we can still find beauty in the harder times in life, yes. Usually that's when we come out of the harder time, because when we're in it, it can feel like we're just dazed and just putting one foot in front of the other is immense. But here with Enchanted, it's starting to find our enchanted connection with the world again, with ourselves again, with what we love, with what we desire, with how we're moving forward. It moves us then to our subconscious chakra message. And this is nurturing reversed. So this is the Earth Star chakra located 6 inches below our feet. There's a blockage in the way that we nurture ourselves, in the way that we nurture what we love, our inner child, most definitely, the way that we see ourselves, opening to love, connecting with love. It first starts with loving ourselves. And it doesn't mean that we have to be absolutely perfect before we can find a partner. What it means is that we look at ourselves and say, you know what? You're pretty darn great. I love you. I mean it. And mean it. So working on that blockage with the Earth Star chakra, connecting with our earth energy, connecting with us, that's going to be an important thing. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is, again, something from the past is coming forward. And the Six of Cups reversed is like whether you think I can never have as good a love as, as my parents, or as, I did when I first fell in love and that was a tragic love, however it worked out with the Six of Cups reversed, it's like I can't have this because of the past. And Spirit's like, stop it. Now it's either because the past was so good or the past was so bad, I can't have this. And Spirit's like, the past is meant to teach us. It is not meant to imprison us. So just be aware of that. Our subconscious tarot message is the Five of Wands reversed. And this is breaking out of pettiness, of chaos, of, just nonsense that has, sucked in the world, has sucked us down, that has made us doubt, made us fear. And we're done with this. And this can make us feel lonely. If we're not engaging in the idle gossip, in the, endless complaining that people do, that can make us feel isolated until we start to come out in the beauty and the power of us. All right. All right, Virgo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. Oh, goodness, I just hit my mic. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this month of love and of ourselves. And please know that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Virgo. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless.